guys, welcome back to today's video. So I hope you guys aren't sick of eyeshadow palettes yet, because I have another eyeshadow palette to share with you guys, and it's also a dupe. I am finally doing a dupe review and comparison with the Shop Hush Royals palette by Bad Habit. That's the name of the brand, and Shop Hush is the website where you can get it from. And this is a dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. So I'm gonna get into my whole tutorial and my thoughts on this palette, if it's a really good dupe. So if you guys want to find out what I think of this palette, just keep on watching. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not yet. It's the first link down below in my description box. Turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on future dupe videos, because I've been doing tons of these lately and I really like them. I think you guys do too. So if you guys want to find out my thoughts on this dupe palette, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so before I start talking, comment down below. Let me know which eye you think is Modern Renaissance and which eye you think is the Royals palette. So which is which? Let me know. I love doing this in the video because I think it's fun to see which you guys think it is before you know actually which eye is which. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that Modern Renaissance is one of my favorite palettes. I think it's a lot of beauty gurus' favorite palettes as well, just because it is so beautiful, the warm tones in here, and you get like these very red shades, pink shades, and this scheme is like very flattering on a lot of people's skin tones. It's very flattering on my skin tone. And I feel like we've kind of been waiting for a really good dupe to come out on this. This is, I believe, $42 on Sephora and Ulta's website. So it is a pricier palette. I'd say anything over like $30 is in the more pricey range for a palette. Shop Hush has a dupe for this, and this is the Royals Bad Habit palette. So I've used this today to create this look that I'm wearing. So I have it on one eye and I have Modern Renaissance on my other eye. And I honestly was super impressed, and I didn't think I was going to be, but the shimmers are top notch. They are so good. The mattes are really nice too. Do I think it is as pigmented as Modern Renaissance? No, I do not think it is as pigmented, but if you want similar looks, then I think this is going to be a really good option for you. If you just want a dupe version, then I say get this one, because for $10 you can get 4 dupe palettes for the price of one higher end Anastasia palette. So to me, I think that is a really amazing deal. So you're not getting too much in Modern Renaissance as far as weight goes. You are getting 0.02 ounces per shade in here. And in the Royal Bad Habit palette, you are getting 0.79 ounces per shade in here. So you are getting more product in the shadows at a less price point. So as far as packaging goes, the two don't even really compare to one another. They didn't try to copy the fuzzy thing going on with Modern Renaissance, which is good because look at mine, it's so dirty. I showed you guys in my Sephora VIB haul thing. No, not haul. Recommendations video. This, it's like kind of like a clay front. It's not my favorite packaging that Shop Hush has ever done. I like the Inferno one better because it has that like raised look to it. It just looked a little bit more expensive. So all the names of the shadows have to do with royalty. So it's like Queen, Primrose, Noble, Honor, Regal, Opulent, Crown, which I do like. I think that is really cute. I love the names that Shop Hush and Bad Habit come up with for their palettes. I think they're really just like fun and kind of a play on everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into my tutorial of both these palettes. I feel like I talk about it in more depth as I'm using it, so you can like see them in action and you can hear my thoughts and stuff. And then after I'm done using it, I talk more about my thoughts on it. So if you guys want to find out how I got this look that I'm wearing with both of these palettes, just keep on watching. I'm going to show you guys right now. So I hope everything looks okay on camera, because if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you saw probably that I broke my ring light, my little vacuum thing that like goes around the house. It was going, I was in the other room, and it like smashed it, and I didn't get a replacement yet. So I'm just using my 2 side lights and like natural daylight. The Royals palette right here at Modern Renaissance do not have a matte brow bone shade. There's only a shimmery shade. So I'm just gonna go into the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Shade Heaven right here, and I already have eyeshadow primer on. I'm just gonna use this to set my entire eyelid. I'm gonna do the Royals palette on the left side, and I'm gonna do Modern Renaissance on the right side. Here's Monarch. I'm gonna go ahead and take that and put it in my crease. And I'm using my new Wet n Wild brushes. This is the first day I'm testing them out, and buff this into the crease as a transition color. Okay, I lied. We're doing Royals on this side and Modern Renaissance on this side because I totally just messed that up. And I started putting the Royals palette on my right eye. So let's just reverse that. This actually comes out deeper on my eye than it does in the pan. I feel like it looks almost a little bit brown here on my eye. I thought it was going to be more orange. So I'm going to clean off my brush in between on the color switch. It's like a fake color switch, but you know, it gets the color off. So I think that color that we just used is supposed to be a dupe for Real Gar. So here's Real Gar. I feel like this is a brighter orange tone than the one we just used. So I feel like they're not going to look too similar. Okay, so I'm just going to put Real Gar. Okay, so off the bat, Real Gar is definitely more vibrant on my eye and has more pigment to it. Like you can see right there how much more pigment the Modern Renaissance has. This is kind of like a lot less vibrant, the Royals palette. So I want to take this color right here, Majestic. It's a deep pink shade, and I'm gonna put that on the outer third of my eye over here. See how this one performs. Ooh, that's actually much nicer than I was expecting. It's super vibrant and it blended out really nicely. That is so pigmented, more than I thought it was going to be. So that color, which was called Majestic, is supposed to be a dupe for Love Letter in the Modern Renaissance palette, this one right here. So I'm going to take Love Letter and do the same thing. Taking Love Letter. Oh my gosh, I love this color. So right off the bat, Love Letter is crazy pigmented. That's just like one touch into the shadow. Usually I have to go back with shadows and put more color on, but not with these. I think they actually look quite similar to one another. I think it is so close. This one's definitely more pigmented, but I think this is just like a hair off. You can see how close they look, but it is a touch lighter on this side. Just overall, you can tell that the Royal side is less vibrant than the Modern Renaissance side, which I kind of expected because this is like one of the top palettes, eyeshadow palettes. So I don't know if you can really get like, I don't know if you can really touch this in terms of the quality of it. That would be super hard, but this is a good like go at it for sure. Take a little bit of Regal, which is this shade right here. This is the dupe for Venetian Red in Modern Renaissance. And I'm going to take the Wet n Wild little blender brush, and I'm just going to put that right in the part right here on my eye, just because I want to use as many colors as I can. So I'm just going to put this right here. That is so pretty too. Oliver, why are you crying? Love this brush too, you guys. Head in this eye with Venetian Red, which is the color that it was a dupe for. This color is like one touch and you have a lot. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So then I want to finish up the lid. I think I want to take brown and I'm gonna put that in this part right here. I love this color. Really easy to blend out too. It blends nicely into the pink shade, which was Regal. So that is supposed to be a dupe for Primavera, which is one of my favorite shades. You can see it's like all the way down to the bottom in Modern Ren. Ooh, I actually think I like the Royals one better. Like the Royals one is brighter. This one's a little bit more of a dirty color. I'm gonna touch up the crease a little bit. I'm gonna go back into Monarch, which is that orange shade. And I'm just gonna touch up my crease. Ain't nothing wrong with a little touch up. I love this eye look, I really do. They look so close to one another, you guys. It's crazy, but I think what really did me over the edge was the gold color. I feel like it just made the look really pop. I really like the Royals palette, I must say. I am definitely a fan. I didn't know how it was gonna be because when you first look at it, it doesn't like have that same like wow when you open Modern Renaissance. Maybe it's just because like the packaging is a little bit cheaper. When you open this, you're like, oh my gosh. So I kind of like didn't set my expectations that high, but I should have known better because Shop Hush does it again. They always impress me. I want to do my lower lash line. Do Monarch first, that orange color. And you could like make this messy. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can always clean it up with concealer. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Majestic and put that on the outer third. I'm gonna go into Modern Renaissance and take a Real Gar, the orange shade. Take Love Letter and put that on the outer third. I'm gonna do some liner. I'm gonna take one of my favorite eyeliner pens. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is like a new favorite. And I'm gonna do a wing, of course. Just curled my eyelashes, and today's mascara is going to be Essence Lash Princess, and I do think I'm going to put on some falsies today, but let's go ahead and put this mascara on first. Alright, so the eyes are done. I put on my lashes, and I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. Gonna do my brows because I feel like I look so incomplete right now. So I'm gonna do all that and then I will come back and chat with you guys. Alright, I am back. I finished up the rest of my face. So for foundation, I actually mixed two together in case you guys were wondering what else I'm wearing. So I have on the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. This is in shade 710 and I mixed it with the Too Faced what the heck is this called again? Comfort Matte Foundation. I always forget the name of this. I've been really enjoying mixing different foundations together and seeing how they look. I do like this combo. Trying hard to make this foundation one that I actually like love because I'm not in love with it. So I'm just mixing it and seeing how to make it something that I actually really like. Concealer, I'm wearing the Maybelline Age Rewind Illuminator underneath Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in shade, I think this is Ivory. Is it? Light Ivory. On my lips, I'm wearing NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cons, which I really like. I didn't think this color was going to look that good on me, but I actually really like it. Oh, that is it for pretty much what else is on my face. Oh, highlight is Anastasia Gleam Glow Kit. I think they re-released some of these shades. I'm wearing Crushed Pearl. I feel like I need to use these more because they're just sitting in my drawer and there's so much highlighter in here. So I'm like, let me try and use these a little bit. So here is the final look with Modern Renaissance and the Dupe palette from Bad Habit. This is the Royals palette on this eye, Modern Renaissance on this eye, and I can honestly barely tell a difference, you guys. Like, I am so blown away by how much this palette matches up to Modern Renaissance. I did not think it was going to be so close to it. I thought it was going to be like meh. But again, don't know why I doubted Hush and their amazing dupe palettes because this one just, I love it. I really do love it, and I think it is an amazing $10 option if you don't want to fork over the money for Modern Renaissance. This is an amazing option right here. Highly recommend. It gets my stamp of approval on it. I mean, you guys can see in the look, like, look at how close they match up. You can, I think, barely tell the difference. Yes, his eye probably looks more pigmented, and you can see that when you're like looking really close up, but I feel like from far away, I mean, I was just looking up close in my mirror and I could not really even tell too much of a difference. I feel like they look a little bit different side by side when they're next to each other, but on the eyes, the difference is so minimal. So I'm gonna move into swatches next. So I'm gonna show you guys the Royal palette with a brush swatch, and then next to it, I do a finger swatch like I do in all of my dupe videos, so you guys can see I don't lay down primer. And then at the end, I will match up what these look like against what Modern Renaissance looks like next to each other on both arms, so you guys can see that too. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking and let's get into swatching. Swatches. I hope you guys like them. I hope you found it helpful, and let me know if you guys like these dupe videos. I have so much fun doing them, and this is definitely impressive to me. Yet another one. I am not disappointed, and I definitely think you guys should pick this up from the Shop Hush website. I'm gonna put my coupon code down below, but in case you guys are wondering, it's just my name, Kim. You can put it in on the website. It doesn't work on the app, but on the website you can get 10% off anything really on the website. I'm really excited to keep creating looks with this palette because I feel like there are still some shadows that I didn't get a chance to try, because this is honestly a first impression of this palette and comparing against Modern Renaissance. But yeah, I definitely love this a lot, and I think it is an awesome dupe. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you liked it, please give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe if you guys want to see more dupe videos like this one. I do tons of these lately on my channel. There's just so many awesome dupe palettes from Shop Hush coming out literally like every week, so I can't wait to do the one that looks like Too Faced Natural Love. That one looks awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. It's the first link down below in my description box. Thank you guys as always for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!